Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. My name is Carolyn, and welcome. It's a beautiful day here on the central coast of California, and the birds are singing. So let me get a few items out of the way. I want to just thank everyone who's reached out to me through emails, and check your inbox if you reached out recently because I have responded. And I am sending prayers for everyone as we are all in this together. And a lot of us are going through a great deal of transformation and dealing with a lot of issues and losses and things that are coming up in our individual lives. I don't want you to forget you are not alone. If you start to feel alone, call on a good friend, a good family member, someone that you feel you can confide in and be your honest and true authentic self. Call on the angels at the very least. And call in the angels, and we've talked about how to do that by bringing your hands to your heart and saying, angels, I give you permission to assist me with. And it doesn't have to be a long drawn out request. It can be for something small, or talk to them about anything, and that means anything. You are not calling on them enough, quite honestly. I had a client yesterday that said, I don't want to wear out my welcome. You're welcome all the time. That's what the angels are there for. And the more you work with them, the more they will start to show up in your life. Always at the very end, say this. For whatever you've asked for, this or something better than I could even imagine. Thank you. And thank you is a complete sentence. It is a complete prayer. And it is also something that is very authentic. Okay? So you see today I have a little bit more of my table showing. People have asked to see a little bit more as I am still setting up and getting used to a lot of these dynamics. I will show you more of my setup here. But I would like for you to just remember, you are never alone. You always have a guiding hand, and you can talk to the angels, talk to the universe, whatever you call your creator. They are there waiting to help you, okay? So we're going to get into this reading. Let me apologize. I did not get a weekend reading out. As you can hear from my voice, it's a little heavier today. On Friday, I woke up and I sounded like Kermit the Frog. Yesterday was a little bit better as I worked with clients, although I was squeaking at times. But today I was going to get out a reading just for Sunday, so it can encompass Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, okay? I'm going to be back tomorrow to do tomorrow's reading, which is Monday, the beginning of a new week, but it is also a full moon. And we are leading up to the Lion's Gate on August the 8th. And we're going to talk about that probably tomorrow, so that if you do wish to do a ritual, you can go ahead and do that. And we can talk about what rituals look like, how you can use the power of the different moons. There are more than just the new moon and the full moon. There are other aspects of the moon that we can really get into. And the reason that I bring this up is because the moon is connected to our feminine side. And while this isn't about male or female, it is about us taking care of ourselves and nurturing ourselves, and the many different ways that we can begin to do that. Okay? So, let's get into the reading for today. And I always start that with my singing bowl. Okay, the word that's coming through very clearly when I did the singing bowl was clarity. The word of clarity is coming through, and that may be the writing message for today. As we get into the cards, we're going to begin to see. Today, if you have these decks, please pull them. And someone did ask me about what decks I would like for the channel, and I'll be glad to use them on the channel. So what I'm putting together is an Amazon wish list, because a lot of the cards I like are on Amazon. And I will put that in the community section probably later this week, but I will let you know, I promise, okay? If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am so delighted that you decided to come by, spend some time with us. If you are an oldie and goodie, thank you for coming back. I am so grateful that you are here with us. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you really want to get notifications of any readings being loaded, go ahead and hit the bell. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I apologize for my puppies. They are saying hello to their good friends outside, and they're on the patio right now having a ball. So the decks I'm going to be using for today are Angel Answers. That's the right way up, yes. And that is by Radley Valentine. And as I've said in the past, Radley was one of my instructors. This is by Keepers of the Light, and this is Kyle Gray, another good angel card reader, as well as Jackie Newcomb, Messages from Heaven. And this was sent to me last week from an old friend of mine. She said, "Oh my God, I love your channel, and I just found these cards, and I think these will make a big difference." And so shout out to, and she said don't say her name, so shout out to a good old friend. How about that? Okay. All right. So let me see which one. Let's use the rose quartz. So when I'm using the rose quartz, it will, in my hand, because it's attuned to my energy, when I pass it over the different decks, it will warm up as to which one I should go with first. So, okay, Messages from Heaven. Cool. I get to use the new deck on the channel. I get to use the new deck on the channel. So I've been here on YouTube now. Wow, it'll be 2 months on August the 10th. And I'm just grateful for all of you that come and hang out and watch the videos. And, you know, it is so wonderful to just have all of this new energy coming in. And go ahead and, you know, reach out to others as they make their comments. And don't forget to comment, especially if you need support. A comment is always a good way to begin finding that support group or that tribe that's right for you. And I do respond to the comments. I may not respond that day because usually what I do is I make the video and then I go ahead and continue to see clients during the course of the day. So I may not respond for a day or two, but I do get back to everyone, okay? And on emails, if you send me an email, just give me 48 hours to respond. If I haven't responded by then, you can always hit me back up and say, "Hey, Carolyn, what's going on?" That one popped out. Okay, and I do talk to people. I do allow 15-minute free chats if you'd just like to chat with someone about an issue that's going on to get some direction. And that's something I'm going to be doing throughout the month of August and September. I am a Virgo. So Virgo season starts later this month, so I'm going to be doing it for both months. Okay, let's see what cards have come out. Now, the first one that came out is, oh, make room for that happy ending that is within your grasp. So if some of you out there have been looking for and hoping for something to happen, it's saying make room in your life for it. And that could come about decluttering. That could come about with releasing things that you no longer need, including relationships. And today is a really good day for releasing. Sit still. How do you release? That's a question. My mind is going faster than my words. So how do you release? Sit still. Get very quiet. Sit still and focus. And ask the angels, just ask them, hey, show me what it is I need to release. If you're not sure, then you can always bring your hands to your heart and you can just say, you know, I am asking for your assistance. Angels, get in here. If you're not sure which angel, what do we say on this channel? Get the flock in here. And yes, we're going to be having merchandise on the channel very soon, and that's going to also be posted in the community room, and it will also be posted in the description box below. But for right now, just keep in mind that today is a great day. The night before the full moon, before the moon goes completely full in the sky, is a great night for really releasing. So the full moon is tomorrow at 11:39 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're on the West Coast like I am, that's 8:39 in the morning. It's 3 hours difference, okay? And it is going to be in Aquarius. Aquarius is the forward thinker. Aquarius is the new technology, the new way of doing things, the person that is really like ahead of their time in what they know. I happen to be a Virgo sun, but Aquarius is my moon. So I understand that Aquarian energy. And this is a great time to release what you no longer need so that you can go on to that new adventure, that new journey, that new part of your path that is waiting for you. The next card that comes out is focus your mind on what you really want. They are helping you. So these are messages from heaven. Now, when we talk about heaven, heaven can be a place within your heart. It can be a place that you think about in your mind. It could be your ancestors talking to you. And the one good thing about this is that when the ancestors are speaking to us, the ancestors really want us to know what they're trying to convey, because we don't always pay attention. And the one way we can do that is by getting still. Just like we get still to pray, get still to meditate, and we get still to even journal. The ancestors are reaching out and saying, we're here to help you. Your part is one, letting us know what it is that you need assistance with. Two, setting those goals and getting real clear about your vision. I guess that would be two, is getting clear about your vision, so that three, you can set your goals. And you can also ask for assistance. So that would be four things you can do, okay? And start to really think about it. And the reason I'm bringing this up is that this is the perfect year, 2020, where we are to work out our new way of living, our new realities. And this is for everyone. It isn't just for the privileged few. It isn't just for the ones who've been, being goody-goody two-shoes. It is for everyone. And if you've been doing your spiritual inner work and clearing out a lot of that stuff that's left over from past lives and from childhood, you will be able to find your new reality a lot sooner. And it may get to a point where you are able to just speak it into happening. And that is what a lot of my clients are telling me is happening, that they're thinking of something and they're saying it out loud, and within 48 hours, it's happening. And that is where we are headed, because why? We are evolving as a community. The human race is changing. That is what all of these new ascension conversations are about, and these new awakenings are about. It's all about us waking up to a new way of life. And while we were all excited about 2020 happening, we really had no idea, unless you were doing some other work and doing some behind the scenes energy work and understood what the changes were going to be. But some of the changes are the release and the destruction of old foundations. And we're seeing that across the globe. We're seeing that in our politics. We're seeing that in our relationships. We may be even seeing it in our families. We may even be feeling it within our side of ourselves. Know that you are on course. Don't think that you are out there by yourself. Other people are also going through their own transformations. Okay? So just keep that in mind. All right. Oh. Take control of the situation. We know you can do this. And this is a beautiful, beautiful card. It is a card of steering. So when we're steering something, what are we doing? We're taking control. There's also a compass over here. I believe this is the compass. Yes, my finger was on it. Sorry. And that is also telling us to find our direction, find our own unique direction, find our own unique way of doing things, okay? And the other one is take the time to pamper yourself and let others take care of you. So right now we are in a pandemic. A lot of businesses are closed or have limited services. And in some parts of the country they don't have any services like pampering kind of things. But that doesn't stop you from taking an afternoon or even taking the day and just making it a spa day in your home. You can do your own manicure. You can do your own pedicure. Yeah, it feels great when someone else does it, but it also feels great to just take care of your body, you know, or rest. Read that book you've been waiting to read. Listen to that music that you haven't been listening to in a while. Bring more music and joy into your life. Sorry about that. And start to really see how you can bring a sense of balance and harmony in so that you can start to feel more serene within yourself, within your environment. Because remember, our transformation starts from within first. True transformation starts from within. How do you do that? You do your own spiritual work. No one else can do it for you, okay? Let's see if there's any more messages. Spirit, are there more messages? Yes, the angel cards. Okay, so we're going to try the angel answers and see. Spirit, what is the message you would like to tell us? What is the message you would like us to focus on? What is the message? What is the message? Take this card. Okay. They're saying, it is up to you. It is up to you. Like I said before, no one else can do the work for you. You have got to do the work yourself. And I just noticed on the bottom of the messages from heaven, and they are helpers too, it's a bear. And it says, we're helping to bring a little luck your way. You deserve it. So if you've really been doing your spiritual work, if you have an idea that you've been really trying to launch, let's get going, okay? Let's start mapping it out. Let's start reverse engineering. What does that mean? What does reverse engineering mean? Get out a piece of paper, okay? At the bottom of your paper, what is your ultimate goal? At the top of your paper, start outlining the steps that you will be taking to get there. Now, I think in a previous video, it might have been last week or the week before, I said in order for you to get to a goal and do things successfully, take small steps. Now, if you're someone who can just focus and focus and focus, then you just go right ahead with the beat. But most of us, and myself included, have to take it in small chunks, small bite-sized pieces. I think when I first started the channel, I said, be patient with me. It's going to take me a little time to get up to snuff and get up to speed, simply because this is a new platform for me. And yeah, this is the week to really use this full moon energy that's coming in tomorrow. Use today to think about, what do I need to get rid of in my life? What is toxic in my life? Who is toxic in my life? Is there anything of my habits or behaviors that I may need to shift or get rid of? Write it down. Start to release it. How do you release it? You can write a letter and just say, dear procrastination, if you're someone who procrastinates. Dear procrastination, today I thank you for all the lessons and challenges you have brought me. Today I release you and I'll let you go. And you can make it longer than that. You can make it shorter than that. And at the end say, thank you. And say to the angels, thank you. Now bring something in that is for my best and highest good so that I can keep moving forward in my life. We all are here for a reason. And we're not just here to get up every day and stumble through the day and then come back in the evening and do the same thing again the next day. We all have a purpose. We all have a reason for being here. Everyone is needed in order for us as a civilization to move forward. We have all got to get involved. So let's get going. The angels are here to help you, and they've been telling you in this reading that to make room for whatever it is that you really are looking to awaken within you. I keep hearing the word awaken. That you're really looking to awaken within you. And that focus your mind on that. What is it going to take for you to get through that journey? And if you're not sure, reach out to others and ask for help. Ask for advice. But before you ask for advice, see what information you can find on your own. Because that's why we have this wonderful technology right now where you can Google just about anything. And say you're in a path, you're in your career path, and you're like, you know what? I want to do better than this. I want to make more money than this. Or I want to contribute more. Start looking at, what can I do with this degree? What can I do with this degree? If you need to go back and get more skills, what a great time to do it. Okay, we're still pretty much on lockdown. Looks like it may go through fall. Let's get going. That gives us plenty of time. What can you do in the next 30 days to shift something in your life? What can you do in the next 60 days to shift something in your life? What can you do in the next 90 days to shift something in your life? Because in 90 days, we're looking at what? November? So we're not looking at, another whole year. You can get things shifted as long as you make that effort. And what do they keep telling us? It is up to you. No one else can do your work. And it says, take control of the situation. And they're telling you, we know you can do this. And you can do this with a little support by asking the angels to help you. And they're saying, take your time to take care of yourself too. Because don't be so hard on yourself. Be very gentle with yourself. You're going through a lot. There are a lot of planetary energies that are affecting all of us right now. And begin to think about, if I were taking care of someone else, how would I do that? Someone I truly loved. Someone I truly, truly cared for. Someone that I wanted to succeed. And then do that for yourself. And it says, we're bringing you a little luck because you deserve it. You have helpers. You are not in this alone. And it's time for you to really reach out, really get clear about what it is that you want in your life, and really begin to talk to the angels. Bring them in. Get support. Angels, get the flock in here. Put your hand over your heart. Come on now. We can do this. We can all change our lives if that is our true desire. We can all change our circumstances if we are willing to get in there and go into that, get in there and do the work. And a lot of that work is our spiritual work. A lot of that is getting rid of those self-limiting beliefs. A lot of that is getting rid of what people have told you in the past. A lot of that is ignoring when people have tried to shame you. I had someone say to me, I can't believe a benevolent person would give you, and deity would give you any kind of gifts. I just can't believe that. I don't believe in that. And I said, okay, that's your belief system. I'm not knocking it. Don't knock mine. And then they just kind of looked at me. A couple of weeks later, Carolyn, can I get an angel card reading? Now, angel card readings I do are much more extensive than what I do here on the channel, because I'm reading for someone on a one-to-one basis. And not only am I doing it on a one-to-one basis, they can ask as many questions as they want. We can do a 30-minute. We can really go deeper doing 60 minutes. But we can get your answers within the 30-minute time slot as well. Okay? So I want all of you to go out there today and really pay attention. What is it that you would like to release? What is it that you would like to bring more of in? As soon as you release something, you know what that does? That frees up space. It's like looking at your closet and all these things are shoved in there and it's super tight and you're like, gosh, there's no room for me to add any more clothes. And then you stop and think, when was the last time I wore this outfit? Oh, 10 years ago? Kind of time to let it go, don't you think? Okay, so not a criticism, but just start to look at how can you improve your life? What can you do today that could start that. Oh, I can hear the voice going again. Alrighty, I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. If you're able to, go out, get in nature, and really sit down with your diary or your journal or just a piece of paper and really get clear about what is it that you want more of in your life and what is it that you would like to release. And then begin to map out the steps to do that. And if it's the end of a relationship, you don't have to tell that person. You can just thank them on paper. You can burn the paper. You can tear it up and flush it down the toilet. That releases you. That is how you can release something. Okay? So, again, if you're releasing something, write it out on a sheet of paper. You do not have to talk to the person or people about it. You can write it out. Thank them for being a part of your life. Thank them for all the lessons you learned. Thank them for every obstacle and challenge and joy you've had with them. And say thank you at the end. Say whatever you need to say to them. Rip it up. Put it down the toilet or burn it up. Be careful where you burn it. Make sure it's a safe place and that you do have water nearby in case you need to put the fire out. Okay? Go ahead and have a wonderful afternoon. And I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope that you'll join me. So come on back. Hi, goodbye, and thank you. This is Carolyn from Wisdom from the Angels. Thank you.